Hello, and welcome to today's latest visual deconstruction of Ariana Grande's My Everything, the deluxe Target exclusive. See here, there's a sticker right off the bat that says 2 extra songs exclusive. So you look at the back, and you can see the 2 extra songs are Cadillac Song and Too Close. Cadillac Song is not a Bruce Springsteen song, that's what I thought. But enough said, let's get to the artistic deconstruction. So the first thing I noticed about the packaging is it's kind of difficult to take it out. There's sometimes on some CDs you have like a little flap that you just take off and it comes off with it, but this is a little more difficult. And the thing I like about that is it really reads to the content of the album. Like, this is a struggle album. You can see right off the bat. Problem, One Last Time, Why Try, Break Free. It's about being your own person, breaking away from your significant others and loving yourself for who you are based on just looking at the song titles. It is being birthed out of the plastic womb. And now you can see it. The cover. Slightly reflective, it's a glossy case. You can try and open this up, the struggle comes back. Okay. First look at the artwork. First talk about the cover art. You see a picture of who I assume is Miss Grande, and she is sitting on a white stool in a very either calming or stress pose. Really invokes the memory of Edward Weston's photographs of his wife based on her pose, or maybe even some Caravaggio with her exposed shoulder, showing that yes, she is mature and she's ready to take the world and put it on her back, just like Atlas. It says My Everything. Interesting enough, the letters H and I are the 2 that rest on her arm, as if she's welcoming you by saying hi. And I think the most interesting part of this cover is what's going on at the bottom with her shoe. Is she taking it off or is she putting it on? That's another image of struggle that we're seeing here. You don't really know. And feet are very symbolic for human nature, because all throughout history, back to the time of the cavemen, we used our feet to travel. So she's showing that she's having a personal travel by either putting on the shoe or removing it. Another thing I want to note is her facial expression. She is holding the left side of her face with her eyes closed. Is she tired? Is she pensive? It really invokes the thinker looking at her pose, so I'm gonna say that is what she's doing, and she's thinking. Now let's look at inside. There are lyrics, beautifully designed. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. No pictures of her. Special thanks. It's really gorgeous. It's a gorgeous booklet. And the thing I love about this album is, like, it's really symbolic. And there's nothing more symbolic than the track Bang Bang, which is a modern day retelling of The Big Bang, which is kind of like Ariana Grande's career. It just came out of nowhere, in a sense. It just exploded. She was Cat 1 minute, and now she's a pop idol. And here's the really emotional part. The CD itself. You see a picture of her with some weird shadows on her face. One eye is open, one eye is closed. Kind of like the album cover. One shoe being removed or put on, one shoe already on, or waiting to be removed. And where's that shadow coming from? Why is it so harsh? These are questions we cannot answer. Just like, why are we here? And it says My Everything again. What is her everything? And the thing about this disc that really gets me, that's really emotional, is not this side. It's when you flip it around. What do you see? You see a reflection of yourself. Kind of like how when you listen to her music, or any music, you reflect upon it. You put yourself in their place. It means something to you. You might get nostalgic. And that's really beautiful how she was able to capture that on this disc. Now, I'm not going to break down the songs, but I just want to point out that it is about heartbreak. It is about getting someone, losing someone. Like, for example, Problem. One less problem without you. It means like there are bad people in your life. You just got to let them go. And don't look back. Burn bridges. And then the second song, One Last Time, which is, I like to think, as an answer to Daft Punk's One More Time. You can keep saying one more time, but there's going to be one last time. And that's why I think that this album is one of the greatest albums ever released since Yes produced Drama or Michael Jackson produced Thriller. Because that was a really good album, let's be honest. Thriller, whew. Thank you for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are.